Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm very glad that you are here. My name is Daria Numera and I'm your numerologist. On this channel, we explore how to understand life through numbers. Today, I want to speak with you about something both deeply personal and global significant. The fact that 2026 marks the beginning of a new 9-year cycle in numerology. And what this new cycle means for you and the world. In numerology, we understand life as moving through patterns and cycles. The most foundational of these is the 9-year cycle. We experience 9 different energetic themes over 9 years. And then the pattern starts again. Each year has its own vibrations and lesson that influences both our inner world and outer reality. When a new cycle begins with the energy of 1, we start fresh with new direction, new opportunities, and new, renewed sense of identity. To understand what the start of this new cycle in 2026 means, it can be helpful to look back in the last cycle, beginning 2017. The year 2017 carries the energy of 1, and globally we saw events that were both beginnings and major shifts in the world order. In the United States, Donald Trump was inaugurated as president, signalizing a shift in global politics, narratives, and priorities. And the Brexit process also was set into motion, creating new political realities for Europe and the UK. Then, in 2018, the energy of 2 was present, a year often associated with cooperation, partnership, and social balance. We saw meaningful progress and challenge in social arenas around the world. First, in India, homosexuality was decriminalized, representing a step toward human rights. And second, Ethiopia elected its first female president, marking a movement of empowerment and change through femininity. In 2019, the number 3 defined the year, an energy associated with expression, community, and children. One of the most iconic global movements of recent times emerged during this year. Worldwide, youth climate strikes, particularly Friday for Future, where young teenagers raised their voices and demanded change on behalf of the planet. This mass expression of concern for the future of the environment was in harmony with the tree energy, which supports communication and community action. The year 2020 brought the vibration of 4, linked to structure, health, and health systems. Of course, this was the year when COVID began, impacting health system and daily life and global routines in a way that the world has never experienced in modern times. The emphasis on health routines and survival was unmistakable, showing us how deeply the number 4 can influence global structures. In 2021, the energy of 5 arrived, an energy that normally connected with freedom, change, movement. Yet the energy of 2021 was paradoxical. Instead of freedom expanding and the way 5 typically invites, many parts of the world experienced restricted movements and continued limitation due to pandemic responses. It felt like a 5 that was challenged, asking humanity to confront questions about personal freedom and collective responsibility in unprecedented ways. In 2022, the number 6 became prominent. 6 in numerology is associated with relationship, community, responsibility, and harmony. But on a global scale, this year was marked by intensified conflicts, particularly the full-scale war in Ukraine, which continued to shape geopolitics and test diplomatic ties between nations. Interpersonal, national, and international relationships were under pressure, reflecting the challenges inherent in the 6th energy. In 2023, the number 7 defined the year. 7 is the energy of deep reflection, through seeking and inner work, and sometimes tension and conflicts when the old system and beliefs break down. Globally, 2023 felt like a year of upheaval and crisis, with ongoing wars, significant natural disasters, and extreme weather and political instability across multiple regions. This alignment with the 7th energy showed us the ways in which societal structures and belief systems were being questioned and reshaped. The year 2024 was influenced by the number 8. 8 is often connected to power, systems of authority, economics, law, and global governance. In 2024, the world experienced significant political transitions with elections and shifts in leadership across many countries, a busy global agenda on climate action, and deep challenges in international cooperation on issues like climate change and security. Finally, 2025 carried the energy of 9, the number of endings, completion, transformation, and release. A 9-year prepares us for closure and reflection before a new cycle begins. In 2025, we saw intensifying global conflicts and also notable shifts in international diplomacy, with effort towards ceasefire and long-standing wars and involving political landscapes. Tensions between major powers and geopolitical rivalries influenced economics and trade, while humanitarian crisis and protest reflected deep social fractures. When we view these years through the lens of numerology, we see how each number's energy was present in both individual lives and collective human experiences. And now, in 2026, we enter a new cycle beginning with the number 1. This means that the global focus will shift toward new beginnings, pioneering ideas, fresh way of thinking, and opportunities for renewal. On a personal level, number 1 invites each of us to embrace our own unique life direction, to initiate projects we have been preparing for, and to redefine what success and fulfillment mean to us. Number 1 vibration is not about reputation of the past. It is about forward momentum, individuality, courage, and leadership. In the context of the world, this could mean the emerge of new global corporations, fresh technological innovations, renewed focus on sustainable ways of living, and perhaps new frameworks for addressing challenges that have persisted through the previous cycle. It may also be a time when unresolved issues find space to transform into new solutions, when individual choices and fresh leaders arise, and when the collective energy turns towards building rather than maintaining. In 2026, numerology encouraged each of us to step in our own sense of authority and creativity, to trust our instincts, and to take mindful actions towards what is most meaningful to us. Understanding the flow of these 9-year cycles can support you in making sense of where you have been, where you are, and where you are going next. If this resonates with you, I invite you to reflect on your own experiences throughout the last cycle, to consider how the energy of each year may have shaped your life, and to think about what you want to embody as you step into 2026. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to explore these fascinating patterns with you in the further videos. See you next time.